Hello students, today we are going to study about the remaining part of the chapter 3. The name is Fiber to Fabric, class 6, subject science. In the previous video we had seen variety in fabrics and about fiber, yarn and fabric. We had seen the fabrics are made up of yarn and yarns are further made up of fibers. We had seen different types of fibers in which natural fibers are there and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers we are getting from plants and animals. The cotton and jute are the example of fibers obtained from plants. And wool and silk are the fibers which are obtained from animals. Wool is obtained from the fleece of sheep and goat, and the silk is obtained from the silkworm. We had also seen that the fibers are also made from chemical substance and which are not obtained from plants and animal sources. And this type of fibers are known as synthetic fibers. Then after we had seen some plant fibers, in that we had seen cotton and jute in details. Now in this video we will see the remaining part, how this fabric is prepared from the yarn and fibers. So let's start. In this first is spinning cotton yarn. So you can try by making cotton yarn by yourself. For that one activity is given to you. Hold some cotton wool in one hand, pinch some cotton between thumb and forefinger of the other hand. Now gently start pulling out the cotton while continuously twisting the fibers as shown in the figure here 3.9. Are you able to make a yarn? So this process of making yarn from fiber is known as spinning. In this process, fibers from a mass or bulk amount of cotton wool are drawn out and twisted. And this brings the fibers together to form a yarn. A simple device used for spinning is a hand spindle. Hand spindle is shown to you here in figure 3.10. Another hand operated device used for spinning is charkha. Charkha is shown to you here in the figure 3.11. So the use of charkha was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi as a part of the independence movement. He encouraged people to wear clothes made up of homespun or homespun yarn, termed as khadi, and sewn or take away from the imported cloth which is made in the mills of Britain. To popularize and promote khadi, the government of India constituted a body called Khadi and Village Industries Commission in 1956. Now, spinning of yarn on a large scale is done with the help of spinning machine. After spinning, yarns are used for making fabrics. So now we will see yarn to fabric. Now our yarn is ready and now we will prepare fabric from this yarn. So there are many ways by which fabrics are made from yarns. The two main processes are weaving and knitting. So in that first process is weaving. In activity 2, previous activity, you had seen that by pulling out a thread from the fabric, you will get the yarn. So in this activity, you might have noticed that a fabric is made up of two sets of yarns arranged together. The process of arranging two sets of yarns together to make a fabric is called weaving. And now let us try to weave some paper strip. For that one activity is given to you, activity 5. For that, take two sheets of paper of different colors, the cut square pieces of length and width equal to 30 cm from each sheet. Now fold both the sheets into half. On the one sheet, draw the line as shown in the figure here. Figure A, this one. and on the other as shown the figure 3.12b here. Make these lines like this on the different color sheets. Now cut both these sheets along with this line, dotted line, and then unfold that paper. Now weave these strips one by one through the cuts in the sheet of paper as shown here in the figure C. Now this figure shows the pattern after weaving all these strips. So this is what done in the process of weaving. So in a similar manner, two sets of yarn are woven to make a fabric. The yarns are much thinner than our paper strips, of course. So weaving of fabric is done on looms, and the looms are either hand operated or power operated. So the looms which is hand operated is known as the hand loom. So here in the picture, hand loom is shown to you. Now the another process to make the fabric is knitting from the yarn. So have you noticed how sweaters are knitted? So in knitting, a single yarn is to make a piece of fabric, here as shown in the picture. This is knitting process in which a single yarn is used. So have you ever pulled the yarn from a torn pair of socks? What happens? A single yarn gets pulled out continuously as the fabric gets unraveled or till the end. So socks and many other clothing items are made of knitted fabrics, and knitting is done by hand and also by machines. Now Paheli wants to know if you have seen any fabrics that are made of the fibers on the outer covering of coconut, and what are these fibers normally used for? So coconut fiber is a natural fiber extracted from the husk of the coconut, and it is used in the products such as floor mats, doormats, brushes or mattresses. And coir is the fibrous material that is found between the hard and inner shell and the outer coat of the coconut. Now weaving and knitting are used for making different kinds of fabric, and these fabrics are used for a variety of clothing items. So now let me see this whole process in short. We wear different types of dress. Each of our dress is made of some fabrics, that is cotton, silk, jute, wool, nylon, polyesters are some common fabrics. But what is fabric made of? So fabric is made of fine threads called yarns. You can easily pull out yarn from fabric like this. Moreover, if you untwist yarn to loosen it, you will find that it consists of numbers of hairs like strands, and these strands are called fibers. Thus fabric is made of many yarns and yarn is made of many fibers. But how a fiber is obtained and how it is converted to a fabric? So let us find out. Once fibers are obtained from sources, they are converted to yarns. For this, fibers are drawn out and twisted in together to get a thicker and stronger thread, that is yarn. Like this. The process of making yarns from fibers is called spinning. And spinning can be done by hand or by using a spindle or by a charkha. For large scale production of yarns, spinning machines are used. Then after weaving is done on looms. Some looms are hand operated and are called hand looms. where are some power operated and are called power looms. During weaving, initially one set of yarns is fitted on a loom. The other set of yarn is then interlacing at right angle with the first set of yarn so as to get a fabric. This is the loom. So, in this we had learned fabric is made of many yarns and a yarn is made of many fibers. Fibers obtained from plants and animals are called natural fibers, whereas those synthesized by using chemicals are called synthetic fibers. Fibers are converted to yarns by spinning and yarns are converted to fabric by weaving or knitting. Weaving is the process of interlacing two sets of yarns to get a fabric, and knitting is the interlooping of one or more set of yarns to get fabric. So that was the process to get fabric from the fibers. So now let me see the history of clothing materials. So have you ever wondered that what materials people used in ancient times for clothes? It appears that in those times people used the bark and big leaves of trees or animal skins and furs to cover themselves, as we had seen in the first video. So after people began to settle down in agricultural communities, they learned to weave twigs and grass into mats and baskets, vines or creeper and climbers, animal fleece or hair were twisted together into long strands or long yarns, and these were woven into fabrics. The early Indians wore fabrics made out of cotton that grew in the region near the river Ganga. Flax is also a plant that gives natural fibers. In ancient Egypt, cotton as well as flax were cultivated near the river Nile and were used for making fabrics. In those days, stitching was not known, so people simply wrapped the fabric around the different parts of their body. Many different ways of wrapping fabrics were used. With the invention of the sewing needle, people started stitching fabrics to make clothes. And stitched clothes have gone through many variations since these inventions. But it is not amazing, isn't it amazing that even today sari, dhoti, lungi or turban is used as an unstitched piece of fabric? Just as there is a large variety in the food eaten all over our country, a large variety exists also in fabrics and in clothing items. So here the process to getting fabric from the fiber is shown to you. First, from the cotton rolls by the process of ginning, we got the fiber. Now from the fiber, by the process of spinning, we got the yarn. To convert this yarn into fabric, there are two processes, that is knitting and weaving. So we had seen this all the process to get fabric from the fibers. So now let me see the summary of this chapter. There is a variety of clothing materials or fabrics such as cotton, silk, wool or polyester. The fabrics are made from yarns which in turn are made from fibers. Fibers are either natural or synthetic. Cotton, wool, silk and jute are some natural fibers, while nylon and polyester are some examples of synthetic fibers. Fibers like cotton and jute are obtained from plants. The process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. Fabric from yarns is made by weaving and knitting. So in this chapter we had seen the explanation is all gets over. Now in the next video we will see the textbook solution of this chapter. Thank you.